Hey folks, what's up? Welcome back to another Paul Massive Day, and today we're gonna run something kind of fun here, right? Which is a dual, I guess, Dragon Striker slash damage dealer. I know. Technically, Iris is not a striker, but she does a decent amount of damage, especially on her sync move, right? A lot of damage on her sync move. Well, so yeah, I thought we'd put this together, and it works very, very well because of Iris's training move, which again, I'm a huge fan of Iris's training move. I think that's like probably the best part about her kit, because you get move gauge acceleration, which again is really, really nice if you're running dual striker, although it doesn't really matter because also running Sings of Blue here as well. But if I wasn't, you know, theoretically if I wasn't running him, I'm running someone else, right? So again, helps the move gauge acceleration, reduces sync move counter, which usually is completely useless, because, you know, -1 sync move counter gets you like absolutely nothing, right? However, in this case, it's actually useful because with Cynthia, she also has sync move countdown on her trainer move, on top of having head start over here. So that means we'll get a whole turn off, right, for our sync move countdown. So that actually makes it useful over here. And then obviously you get +2 attack and +1 crit over here as well. So yeah, I'm trying to run this because Iris does have like a really, really bad she does have like a pretty bad weakness, which is her regular move like damage. Well, actually, honestly, her Dragon Rush damage is okay, but like most of the terms, you're spending most of your terms using either Snarl or Breaking Swipes to debuff the opponent, right? So, you know, when you're using Snarl and Breaking Swipes, obviously you're not doing any damage at all, and then with Cynthia, you could fill that gap with some like actual good damage between the turns to make your like total damage output like much better, instead of just doing like 300 damage per turn with your Breaking Swipe or Snarls, right? So anyways, yeah, so as for the grid over here, since we're not going to sync with Cynthia, we're going to obviously sync nuke with Iris. We're just picking up some clanging scale stuff over here, 2 move gauge refreshes, and also I was on the prize MP refresh, you know, just in case I don't get the quad Q up, because that's just basically RNG, right? As for blue, it's just the regular blue stuff, nothing too special here. And then, as for Champion Iris, just the sync nuke, right? Pecking order, devastation, sync move, power-ups, and let's see how it goes. Also, we do get the dragon type team skill, as well as sing suit with the 2 sicknesses, right? So that's also kind of nice. Anyways, let's do this. Oh, as for the parameters, it's just the same as last time, just a bunch of HP, all that stuff. I did pick up the special defense down, which might not be that great for Sings of Blue, but I don't know, hopefully survives long enough. Alright, so here we go. Let's use the 3 trainer moves. 3 heads, which again, usually 3 heads, you know, that sync move countdown -1 is completely useless, but again, in this scenario, very, very nice, because with Cynthia's move gauge, or, you know, trainer move over here with the sync move countdown, we get to sync on turn 2, or at least after turn 2, I guess, right? Which is really, really nice. Oh, they use Draco Meter, which I also love, because that means they're gonna decrease their own special attack over there, which helps. So they're -4 special attack over here. We're at +3 attack over here, right? Hopefully the Swift could also give us a bit more in that department. Please, that would be nice. Unfortunately, they queued up their, also we didn't get physical attack without special, and they queued up their flamethrower before, but it's alright, we got an, actually, never mind, I thought we got an MP, okay, we didn't get an MP refresh. Oh well, that's fine, it just means we're not going to be syncing, before their crit shield, I believe, right, but we will still sync before they sync, or their next sync, so that's still cool, I guess. Alright, anyways. At Snarl, I'm gonna Snarl. I prioritize Snarl over Breaking Swipes over here, just because the opponent is mostly special, right? In terms of if you want to use Snarl first, Breaking Swipe first, just really depends on what your opponent's attacks are, right? If they're mostly special, then obviously you want to use Snarl. If they're mostly physical, then use Breaking Swipes, right? So it's gonna be tough getting the opponent fully debuffed, just because we're not running a second debuffer, which is the part that I don't like about this team. But again, just these things with Cynthia damage is just so nice, right, in between. But yeah, we aren't getting like a second debuffer, unfortunately, over here. Which is kind of sad. But, again, things are Cynthia doing a lot of damage. Yeah, so it's just basically very, very hard and almost impossible for us to get the opponent to get a max damage output, a sync nuke from Iris over here, right? Because we need what the opponent at -6 attack, -6 special attack for our 2 multipliers on the grid, and then also the innate multiplier. We need the opponent at -18 stats, which is again very, very hard to do, especially since I don't have a lucky skill on my Iris, right? Which, you know, pick up defense cards or something that also help, but I don't have that, so we're not gonna do that. All right, let's get the sync move in there. We don't have gauges for this afterwards, unfortunately. They do have crit shield up still, so again, probably not gonna do too much. It's more so, I guess, it's just something for. Oh my god, that's still 11k. That's still 11k through a crit shield, man. Still 11k through a crit shield. That ain't nothing to scoff at, man. That's 11k through a crit shield, folks. Alright, unfortunately we are slightly out of gauges right now, which is not fun. Hopefully start getting some back. Maybe I should have picked up some move gauge refresh on ours instead of like some extra damage ups, I guess. Probably would have been better. Let's see, it's Snarl, double drop, still getting that. I'll just 2 at the top just for one of those. Yeah, they're gonna Thunderball us anyways, which means we're probably gonna get taken out soon, unfortunately. Alright, Snarl. When's their shield coming down, man? Please, soon? Anyways, regardless, we do have our sync move back up. Their crit shield is still up though, however, which is not fun. Draco Meteor is probably going to take out, well, not probably, definitely going to take out a Blastoise over there, which is also not fun. Let's see, I guess we'll just go ahead for the nuke here then, which again, with these circumstances, the nukes, they're not going to be, you know, very, very high powered here, sadly. Well, there goes Blastoise. But this clanging, oh, the crit shield is gone, and the clanging scales is about to take out the 2 sides over there. So that's nice, right? And then hopefully the sync nuke. Look at those damage from syncs. It's Cynthia, man. Again, her damage is relatively low in comparison to like most of the 4-gauge strikers in the game. But I mean, it's still like AoE. You still get that extra multiplier per, you know, each unit. Obviously, when the opponent there's only 1 unit, she doesn't do that much damage. But I mean, it still is 4-gauge move, you know, levels of damage, right? And there we go, voila. There we go, folks. Well, that was kind of cool. That was kind of cool, man. Well, yeah, I probably should have picked up move gauge refresher style instead of probably one like sync nodes, because those are all overkill anyways. But I also like seed big numbers. Although we didn't get like that many big numbers, because again, running this comp, you do sacrifice like a lot of debuffs on your team, so you can't get like the maximum damage, which is not great for a showcase video. But it's I still think this comp is, you know, relatively better utility wise, right? And efficiency wise, because that was fun. That was very, very fun. Again, the sync move kind of like you get your sync after like the 2nd turn with both of these, which again usually, you know, it doesn't work out too well, but it happened with these 2 together because again both of them have sync move countdown, which is really, really nice. Again, plus the dragon type theme skill buff, and plus just, you know, the big damage that Cynthia provides for the sort of like damage black hole that Iris unfortunately has, right? You know, if you're not using Dragon Rush over there, right? So anyways, that's for me this one, I guess. Hope you guys enjoyed. Let me guys think in the comments down below. Like and enjoy this video, so we're on channel for some more Paul Masters content. I'll see you guys in the next one.